Torino FC, a club that may sit in the shadow of its more famous neighbour Juventus, but has a legacy that is both powerful and tragic. Nestled in the beautiful city of Turin, with the Swiss Alps providing a breathtaking backdrop, let's explore the untold story of one of Italy's most famous football clubs. Turin, the capital of the Piedmont province in northern Italy, has long been a cornerstone of Italian football. The beautiful game first made its way to Turin in the late 19th century, courtesy of Swiss and English industrialists. By 1897, Juventus FC was born, but the city was destined for more than one football club. In 1906, a split occurred among football enthusiasts dissatisfied with Juventus's direction, leading to the formation of Torino FC. This marked the beginning of a fierce rivalry that would shape the identity of the city, culminating in the famed Derby della Mole, a match that divides the city into two passionate fan bases. Torino FC adopted a distinctive badge featuring a rampant bull, a symbol representing the city itself, which is where the club's nickname Il Toro, or the Bull, comes from. The club's colours also have a fascinating origin. One popular tale claims that the colours were inspired by the blood-red handkerchief raised by the Duke of Abruzzi to announce Turin's liberation from French rule in 1706. Another story suggests that the club's original orange and black stripes mixed in the wash, creating the dark red shade we see today, known as granata. Whatever the origin, these colours have become synonymous with the club's identity. Torino FC faced many challenges in Calcio before tasting success. After a long wait and two denied Scudetto titles, one due to World War I and the other due to scandal, the club finally claimed its first official title in the 1927-28 season. The attacking trio, known as the Trio of Wonders, helped the club score a remarkable 89 goals that season. But the real magic happened under the presidency of Ferruccio Novo, who built the legendary Grande Torino team. From 1942 to 1949, Torino FC dominated Italian football, winning 5 consecutive Serie A titles and the Coppa Italia in 1943, making them the first team to achieve the Scudetto and Coppa Italia double in the whole of Italy. However, this golden era met a tragic end on May 4th, 1949. The Superga air disaster claimed the lives of the entire Grande Torino squad and coaching staff when their plane crashed into the hill of Superga in dense fog in Turin. The team was returning from a friendly match against Benfica, and the crash devastated the community and left a stain on the club that remains to this day. On that fateful evening, fans waited at the airport, but joy turned to horror as the plane disappeared into the fog. None of the 31 passengers survived, marking a dark chapter in the club's history that Torino FC would never fully recover from. In the decades following the tragedy, Torino FC has navigated a turbulent path, bouncing between Italy's top 2 divisions and experiencing financial difficulties that led to bankruptcy in 2005. However, the club has remained resilient, establishing itself as a mid-table Serie A team. The rivalry with Juventus, rooted in class and culture, continues to this day. The mole in the Derby della Mole refers to the iconic Mole Antonelliana, a symbol of the city. Juventus fans often come from the wealthier parts of Turin, while Torino supporters represent the heart of the city. Despite Juventus' dominance in head-to-head matches, the derby remains fiercely contested. There's been many memorable moments over the years, like Enzo Maresca's controversial celebration in 2002, and players like Gleison Bremer switching sides, keeping the rivalry alive and electrifying. Nowadays, Torino remain in the Stadio Olimpico, where they and Juventus shared the ground for a combined span of 37 years before Juve moved into their new home, the Allianz Stadium, in 2011. It's a common thing across Italy for clubs to be in a stadium owned by the local authorities, so Juventus is very much a rare case. But whether Torino will move out of the ground or build their own in the future is unclear. So there it is, the incredible yet heartbreaking story of Torino FC. From its glorious past to the tragic loss that shaped its future, Torino is a club that embodies resilience and passion. While they may not always be in the spotlight, their rich history and fervent fan base ensure that they remain an integral part of Italian football lore. Thanks for watching, everyone. Forza Torino. If you have any suggestions for football content you want me to cover in the future, just leave it in the comments below.